So when I was in my 20s, I had a powerful spiritual awakening, and I didn't really understand what was happening to me. And I was seeking for understanding and reading books, and finally found other people who could help me. And it was such a wonderful experience that I realized it was my calling to help other people in the same way, to understand their spiritual experiences and to go deeper in them. And I've been doing that for the last 25 years, traveling around the country, visiting retreat centers and Quaker meetings, leading retreats and workshops and teaching courses. My name is Marcelle Martin, and I'm the principal teacher of the Exploring Spiritual Practices course. The purpose of the course is to help participants explore their own inner lives, their connections to God or Spirit or the light or Christ, and to grow in their understanding of all of those things, and to find out which particular spiritual practices are best for them at this particular time in their life for opening up to their inner life and their relationship with God or Spirit. So the course will meet for 2-hour sessions on Tuesdays, starting in September and going through November. And during those 2-hour online sessions, live sessions, I will be presenting information about different kinds of meditation practices, prayer practices, ways of entering into and deepening presence. And we will try them out. We will explore them, and then there will be opportunities in pairs and small groups to share your experience with others and reflect on it. I'll also present some material overview of the spiritual life, the seasons in the spiritual life. We'll look at our concepts of God and see how those are helping us or maybe hindering us from fully experiencing the relationship with God. So that's the Tuesday 2-hour session, and which will be recorded. So if you can't attend live sometime, that's fine. But if you can attend live, that's really best, because that will be your opportunity to share with other participants your experiences. The course will also have a website where you can communicate in writing with other members of the course. You can have conversations, you can share resources and links, you can find the documents for the course. For those who have the time, we also encourage you to find a partner in the course that you can meet with once a week for 30 or 40 minutes to share your experiences. That's a wonderful help to the people who have time for that. For others, writing in a journal might be a good supplement, and I'll give some journal writing prompts. And at the end of the course, for those who are willing, there will be an opportunity to share for a few minutes what you got out of the course and to hear what other people got out of it. So we'll be using a textbook for this course. Listening Spirituality, Volume 1, Personal Spiritual Practices Among Friends by Patricia Loring. You can order it online. Many Quaker meetings already have it in their library. We'll also be looking at this little Pendle Hill pamphlet that I wrote, Holding One Another in the Light. And all of these can be ordered online. The reading is suggested, it's not required. Like everything else in the course, you can decide which pieces are right for you and fit into your life. But this book by Patricia Loring is really helpful. And she draws upon many different spiritual practices from across the Christian tradition and also from different Eastern meditative traditions. And this course is open to everyone who's interested in taking it. And I think it will feed people who are Quakers and people who are not Quakers, people who are Christian and who are not Christian. Anyone who's really interested in seeking to know themselves more deeply, to ask big questions about the nature of reality and God and consciousness, and to explore different kinds of spiritual practices. Everyone's welcome. Excited about this course. It's one of my favorite courses to teach. It's a wonderful way to touch into the richness of our relationship with God and the gifts of the Spirit that are available to us if we just spend the time to open up to them and receive them. I love this course because people have new insights and awakenings. Things change in their lives. They discover these rich resources for wisdom and healing within themselves. And And it's also a pleasure to see how people can be a blessing to each other in this exploration. God has many gifts that God is eager to give to us, gifts of wisdom and guidance and healing. And we need to take the time to receive those gifts, to pay attention to those gifts, to understand those gifts that God is eager to give us. And this course and exploring spiritual practices is one way that we can give time and attention to receive everything that God is offering us. We'll give you lots of information and experiences with different kinds of spiritual practices, so you'll know which kinds are best suited to you at this time in your life. I was surprised when I learned how many different ways there are to pray or meditate or enter into presence, and some of them involve your body, movement, music, words, and some of them are very deep and wordless. And there's just a whole range, and they're suited for different people at different times in your spiritual journey. So I hope that at the end of the course, you'll have a good sense of what really works for you right now. So the opening session of the course is Tuesday, September 7th, 2021 in the evening. And it will be a webinar entitled The Divine Invitation. And it's open to the people who have registered for the course and also to people who just want to sample it and decide whether they want to register for the course. And it will really be an opportunity to experience what the course will be like. And I encourage you to come and try it out.